Hi everyone, it's Andy from Hobby Headquarters. Well, I just wanted to do a little update video to share with you some things that are happening in the world when it comes to plastic models. Kind of more about the manufacturing, the shipping, all that kind of stuff. Plus, we also want to talk about the IPMS Nationals that are coming up very, very soon. We'll talk a little bit more about that. I am taking a quick little break from unpacking the large amount of model kits that plastic car kits that we just purchased in a big giant collection. I just did a video yesterday on it, and we will be doing another video because we found more really cool kits that I wanted to share with you guys. So be on the lookout for that. First of all, we'll talk about the IPMS National. So many of you may know it's August 18th through the 21st. Andy's Hobby Headquarters and myself are going to have a nice showing over there. We have a whole bunch of tables in the middle of the venue. We'll be selling, and I will be there for most of the days. Plus, we've got something special coming up. So get your Andy's Hobby Headquarters shirt cleaned and pressed and ready to go one of the days, and we'll let you know once we actually nail all this down. Anyone who comes to our table on this certain day and certain times gets a free model kit for wearing their Andy's Hobby Headquarters shirts. So if you're coming to the IPMS Nationals in Las Vegas, get ready for that. And like I said, as we get closer to it, we'll let you know all of the details on that. But this should be a blast with no show last year, and there's a lot of pent-up demand for model shows, and Vegas is completely open right now, and we should have a wonderful time. I'm really excited about it. Phoenix, I'm only about 4.5 hours from there, so we're going to drive up there and enjoy, I think 3 or 4 days I'm going to be there. So look forward to seeing and meeting all of you guys up there if you make the trip out to Nationals. So definitely excited about that. Now I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the other end of the hobby, and that is the manufacturing part. And it's been very interesting having the contacts that I have now. Right, we get to hear about a lot of other things that are happening that you don't always know as a modeler, let's just say. If you buy your kits and things like that, a little bit of it is not the greatest of news. First of all, manufacturing prices are going up. The cost of raw materials, we keep hearing, are climbing, all the time. Shipping has gone through the roof. It's quadrupled for us bringing in containers, and it's getting tougher and tougher to maintain prices at the current rate. So I have to say, you're probably expecting some amount of price increases. Most of the manufacturers that I've talked to have said the same thing. They're trying their hardest to keep the prices down, but labor, materials, and shipping are just killing everybody right now. So also on that point, when we talk about shipping, 2 of the major ports in China were shut down for a while for COVID. And with that being shut down, there was a cease of all the different stuff that was supposed to start arriving. And you guys know, if you're trying to buy anything in this country right now, from a refrigerator to furniture to model kits to anything, it's so hard finding anything right now. It's going to get a little worse for a little while now. Now the port are open, from what I understand. They're not at full capacity yet, and it's going to take a while, but they are trying to get back on full capacity, and then the kits will be rolling in the door again. Plus, also something else many of you may not know, the part of China where a lot of the model kits are produced, they have a shortage of electricity. And from what I understand, the major companies over there are only allowed to do manufacturing 4 days a week. The 5th day, normal work week, the 5th day, they can operate their offices, but they cannot operate any of the heavy equipment. It's a lockdown on that. So what do you think? Now we lost 20% of manufacturing time to this thing right here. So it's an accumulation. Now, I don't think the price is going to go crazy or anything like that, but just be on the lookout. If there's a kit you're looking at right now and the price is pretty good for yourself, I would definitely go ahead and buy it before it starts to creep up as we go along. So the reason I'm talking about all the shipping and stuff like that is because I help with the ordering and things like that for our warehouse, Andyshhq.com, and I'm seeing a lot of that stuff come through. But we do have a lot of containers already on the water. We've got, in fact, 5 containers due to arrive, full containers, all of them with our stuff on it, within the month to 6 weeks from what they're saying. So there's a couple coming from Europe, a couple coming from China, and more than likely, of course, Murphy's Law, they'll all show up roughly around the same time and try to, deal with all that. But at this point, even that will be fine because just getting product in the door will be fabulous, fabulous news. So keep an eye on our website. We are getting pallets shipped directly from Europe right now on air freight for smaller items. Like we just received a pallet of Ammo by MiG, a bunch of new paints that will be arriving in the store and on the website within the next day or two. I know those have landed in Phoenix. And what I did over the weekend, just before we got the call for this big model kit collection, I was down at the warehouse. It's kind of a comedy of errors when it comes to that. I can only laugh at this point. There's been a lot of things that have tried to slow us down in the big warehouse, but we've gotten through it. First one of those is we actually do not, and we still don't have a swamp cooler for our warehouse. And if you guys look at the news, it's been a few times 117 in Arizona. We have portable swamp coolers in the warehouse. Our front offices have air conditioning, so the crew can go up there and relax for a little while, cool off. We do have a couple of portable swamp coolers, but they're not enough. It's hot back there. We've been getting in there early. I go to the warehouse every single morning. I pick up new product for the store, and I help a little bit around there filling orders, or if a container came in, which one did come in, I helped unload every one of those items off of that thing. So it's been hot in Arizona, to say the least. The second thing is we have not had full lighting in there as well. Now remember, this was a brand new building that we moved into, so we expected some growing pains, and there was a little bit of lighting in there, but not the full complement. So this Saturday, that's when I had to go down there really early in the morning because there was a crew coming in to put the rest of the lighting in. We got a couple of skylights, but it's not enough. In the back of the warehouse, if you don't open up the rolling doors in the morning, it's kind of hard to see back there when you're looking for all the little individual paints and stuff. Then a water main just broke on us 2 days ago, so we were without toilets and sinks, so they had to put a porta potty out in front of the warehouse for a few days. Cox Cable, the cable company that provides our phone and internet, because it's a wired building that has nothing but fiber in it, it took them an extra 5 weeks to get that all set up. So we were using a Wi-Fi hotspot off of our phones for a while to get all the orders and stuff on it there. So if you can imagine, what are you going to do? You got to deal with it. There's no use having a heart attack over it. You just deal with it and roll with the punches. But just like every time something new would pop up, we would just laugh. But it's all coming together now. We're supposed to get our cooler actually sometime in July. Fingers crossed. We'll see if that actually happens there. But what I did do Saturday morning is I went down to the warehouse and I filmed a little bit because I'm getting a lot of people ask, hey, how's the warehouse going? How's the warehouse going? It's going great. One other quick thing too. When we got our racks in, we were supposed to get 1,080 shelving units for it because that's what the number of racks in for it. And only 540 of them showed up. So you're going to see a pile of unbuilt racks in the back. We're still waiting on the shelves for those. So, like I said, it's been one thing after another with that, but we're making do with it. And honestly, it's probably okay because all the containers that we're supposed to be in haven't shown up. And when they do, I mean, figure 5 full containers, what's that's going to do to the warehouse. So be on the lookout for our website. And of course, I'll make notifications when new product comes out that it's going to fill up. So what I'll do now is I'm just going to give you a quick little walk through the warehouse, let you see everything inside there. If you haven't done it in a while, go check out our website, andyshhq.com. We're always getting new product on the line. I knew the new Tamiya stuff just came out, the Phantom and the Panzer IV. We have all that stuff in stock, the Kettenkrad, plus a few other small manufacturers have also been getting stuff to us as well. So let's take a look inside the warehouse. Okay, we're walking into the new Andy's Hobby Headquarters warehouse. Give you guys a quick little tour. Now please remember this is a work in progress. We don't have all of our furniture, a lot of different things with the pandemic in the world that has slowed things down. But right now you're looking at the employee break room. And then over on this side here, this is where our warehouse manager is. And there'll be some dividing wall coming up over in there. Then as you go back into here, this area in here, the one on the right is my desk. The overall manager of the entire complex is over on the left. And then we're going to go down through this door to the warehouse.
I was going to try to pull over there too, but we won't have enough. That's all right.
Okay, we're going to show you the back of the warehouse now. Over in here, these are all of the extra racks that are going to go up soon. The only problem is when they came in, they didn't have the shelving units to go with it. So normally you can see over here, these white shelves. Well, we were shorted 500 of those, so we have them coming, but that's what's going to fill all of this empty area and then all the area in through here. Kind of give you a panoramic. Now, as of right now, one of the other situations we were dealing with was a lack of lighting. So we had some temporary lights up in the top in there now, and that's why here it's Saturday morning and they're installing the rest of the real lighting that'll go in and fill the entire warehouse full of light. Okay, I'm going to come over to this area here now. Now, up against this far wall over here, I'm going to flip around. We've got our loading docks right here, all the way down the row. You can see all 5 of those. And I'll try not to make you sick going too fast here, but up against this wall, Home Depot racking. So basically we're gonna have Home Depot racking all along this side over here, all the way down, as soon as that comes into stock too. So all of this extra storage, and you can see over here, we've got lots of it piled up right here. Many of you may know we are a direct importer of Ming, Amusing Hobby, Das Werk, Tacom, Ryefield model, Border model, Ammo by MIG paint. So needless to say, we have a lot of product that's coming through the doors and through here, and all of that will be the big tall shelving up against this wall very soon. So temporarily we just have it piled up on pallets, and as it comes in, it gets piled up there, gets moved out over to the packing area, and then moved on out to you guys. Okay, now I'm showing you another portable cooler here, and that is part of, I have to basically just laugh when I think of all the things that have slowed us down in the building of this warehouse here. So because of all the shortages, you can see up in the roof there are 2 holes up there, is where the swamp coolers were going to go for this entire warehouse. And they should have been in about 2 months ago. Unfortunately, they haven't shown up. So we are using portable swamp coolers. Fun thing though, this one is designed to do 700 to 800 square feet. We've got one up in the front. Well, you probably can't see it, it's way up there. That does about 1,000 square feet. And we have 9,000 square feet of warehouse in here that we're trying to cool. So needless to say, 2 weeks ago, it got up to 117 in Phoenix, and it was pretty warm back here.
Well, there you go, guys. There's a quick look inside the warehouse. I want to take this opportunity, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I have been made privy to a couple really cool model kits that will be coming out very soon. I promised I wouldn't announce them until we got a little bit closer, so I will be making some really cool announcements in the very near future. Also, don't forget, keep in mind about IPMS Nationals. They're coming up quicker than you think. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you as always. Please stay tuned. We have many more videos coming because I got a lot of work to do over in the back corner over there. Thanks for watching.